Hello, folks. AK here, back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. Meant to do some. Oh, the volume. My phone. I meant to continue post story, main story, a few days ago, but due to my hours being flipped around on account of overtime, I couldn't do it. But I have some time today, this afternoon, hopefully more this evening, and we've thus far finished the main storyline for Chapter 6 of Season 2 of ZZZ, and by extension, I think we've largely filled up the majority of the season, assuming there's going to be more to Season 2. I expect there will, because it already sounds like there's a build-up to it, to epilogue chapters before transferring to Season 3 proper, which, yeah, we got more. So, Season 2, overall, I enjoyed it. Not perfect, has a couple of stumbles that I mentioned in the last part, but a lot of stuff that I was wondering, are we going to get to this, are we going to get to that? All that is definitely coming. So there is definitely more of the story planned and going to be accounted for. And I'm assuming any other plot threads that haven't been filled will also be either covered there or covered afterwards in a Season 4, maybe? I don't know. So I want to start getting to the other event stuff, Assembly Commission and Sword Seeker, but I want to do Sword Seeker next, as that's like the next immediate follow-up to the story, much like how the previous Shaoguang event was tied to the chapter before that. So I want to do that. Before I do, however, I want to show, how before they had that little new channel right over here where you have 3 agents being offered? Now, I did that yesterday after getting enough tapes to do it, and I like this a lot because while yes, you do have the second agent right here, which is a revolving door of either new or old agents. I really like the 3 agent switch channel right here because it means that ZZZ can cycle through previous characters faster without having to wait for months or even years on end. I wonder if Genshin and Wuthering Waves have a similar thing going on, which would be nice, because it means that you can get the old characters you missed faster. And speaking of which, I got Anby. I decided, since Anby came first, outside, other than Astra, Anby was like one of the earlier characters to show up. So I am going to try pulling for Alice, but I did go for Zero Anby first, and got her immediately. And now I'm starting to pull for Alice, and hopefully I actually get her this time. I've also not bothered largely to go for the W engines, because most of the time I'm trying to get the characters. And since I'd actually prefer to be minimalist when it comes to spending on this game, I've largely intentionally avoided the engines. So, but since it's a guaranteed S rank for these two, for the first roll, much like how it was for the 3 character choice here, I think I'm going to, once I build up to 10 tapes again, I'm gonna go ahead and score for one of these, so that way I can say I've gotten them. I am kind of in a quandary as to whether I want Elegant Vanity for Astra, because I like Astra's purple hair. effect. On top of the fact that she's like my favorite healer character. Or Severed Innocence for Anby, whom I'm tempted to go for instead because I am very short on a proper lightning attack character. And since there's a lot of side missions that involve lightning, and I'm very short on effective lightning characters, at least right now anyway, because most of them I have not been able to level up as of yet, other than Tsukishiro, I'm thinking of just going for this one, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Speaking of which, because I unlocked Zero Anby, I have a special trust mission, but before I do that, let's just go and get some of our more menial errands out of the way. And I just saw a black mosquito just fly past my head, and already I'm like, ugh, why? Where do they come from? Why do they keep coming in here? Why won't they just leave me the frick alone? I hate mosquitoes. Them and ants, and of course roaches and gnats. No, wait, what am I doing with this? I don't need this. No, I didn't want that. Get that done. I'll get an espresso because I'm going to have to get more stuff from elsewhere anyway. Say hi to Anby. So I'm gonna go there. Anby's here to pick up 1,000,000. Let's go say hi. And I think I have 2 bottles already on standby, so I can just wrap this event up, and that'll be it. The whole message in bottles thing. Hey, Anby, it's been a while. A long while. I have to say, I am kind of disappointed that the Cunning Hares never showed up in Season 2. Outside of the fantasy resort event quest line. But I get it. They wanted to focus on Swabian Temple and Yunque Summit, and so they probably didn't want to juggle too many characters at once that maybe didn't need to be there. So, and at the same, and anyway, and I'll be honest, Yishuan and Spookjack, half of the other half of Obel Squad, and of course, Xiaoguang as the bookend, more than makes up for it. And say what you will about Season 2, you had a very good choice of characters introduced, so I can't be too peeved at that. Although it would have been nice anyway, all the same, to see more past characters show up. Anyway, 1,000,000, I'm here to pick you up. Looks like you've been doing well these past few days. After checking the back-end accounts, Nicole says you did a great job and has prepared a special gift for you, 1,000,000. Gift, 1,000,000, get a gift, got a gift. Anby, coming to pick it up already? More and more people are copying Cunning Hare's proxy service business. Nicole said there's not much money to be made in this anymore, so she told us to bring 1,000,000 back. Or you could have just patented it or something, I don't know. Most importantly, that free airship ticket I got from the lottery. It's about to expire. Lottery. Free ticket. When Nicole last visited Wi-Fi, she happened to catch some event where you could redeem prizes with your existing flight records. The grand prize was an airship ticket. Then I had Yuzuha help me pick a lottery number, and sure enough, I won. Okay, so the cunning hairs have met Spook Shack already. I'm going to assume probably through the fantasy resort. It's been a while since I've done that, so my memory's a little hazy. Nicole's been praising me for ages. I'm so happy. I see. Well, winning lottery isn't that surprising. I almost forgot to thank you, Proxy. When everyone at Cunning Hairs was too busy to step away, you made time to look after Amelia and still managed to complete so many orders. After we finish the remaining proxy service commissions in the system, we'll head back to Janice Quarter. Check back end 2 commission orders. Finally. Got it. Let me check out the final commission. The final 2 commissions. A mystery character. Something super strange is going on. My boss is insanely lucky for no reason. It wouldn't be a big deal if it was just luck, but every time something good happens to him, someone else gets hit with disaster. A competitor lost his position out of nowhere. Then he somehow ended up meeting a big shot out of nowhere. And now his 2 direct superiors, one's in jail and the other got caught up in a murder case. My boss isn't cursed to drain his coworker's luck, right? If some powerful being is watching over my boss, you don't have to bless me too. Just please don't drag me into any of this. I'm just a salary worker. I don't want to risk my life for this job. Okay, so a random civilian. Asaba. Haven't seen him in a while. Since I helped Sokaku write down her wish, I might as well join in too. First, I hope all of Sokaku's wishes come true, and I hope Tsubaki, Kana, and Ryo and Ryosuke can all live the lives they deserve without anyone getting hurt anymore. It's the 3 teenagers who are being used as an unwilling science experiment by that one guy looking for ether immunity or whatever. I'll keep the promise I made with my partner, so let me be greedy and enjoy a little more of these ordinary days. Alright then, I wish for everyone to live a long, long life, and to help make that happen, I'll just go ahead and skip today's shift. Wow. Any excuse to be lazy, eh, Asaba? Alrighty. So that's basically all 14. Done and done. Hey, Yuzuha, speaking of which. What are you all doing here in Siloon Bay? Oh, this sign. Are you running some kind of message bottle proxy service? Explain the situation. Oh, so you and this little... And I saw him in front of me, and I will whack him, so let me get the flesh water out. Again. I hate bugs. So you and this little bangoo have been running a message in a bottle service here these past few days. Looks like Spook Shack helped boost your business a bit. Boosted our business? What does that mean? That's quite a story. Ayue and Mello said that 2 of their buddies tossed some message bottles on the beach here, and when they got home, everything written on those notes actually came true. Pretty wild story, right? Of course, we at Spook Shack couldn't let that one slip by, so we wrote a few posts about it. Shops in Silent Bay hadn't been doing well. Seemed like they hit the off-season and everyone was struggling to stay afloat. Who'd have thought those posts would blow up and turn everyone's business around? I know about that. Nicole said vague legends can boost tourism. That's Ambi for you. So clever. So this legend, it was Spook Shack's doing? Who knows? To be honest, even Spook Shack might only know bits and pieces about the legend of the message in a bottle. At first, I thought our big spending princess was secretly throwing money around to make people's wishes come true, just to conveniently boost tourism in Phylum Heights by making this legend known to more. My bad for jumping to conclusions. Alice was upset for quite a while, saying, I'm not that naive. After being with Yuzuha for so long, I know perfectly well what's worth spending money on and what's not. Alice was wronged. I really messed up. I was just joking around, and I've already apologized to her properly. Anyway, more and more people came to throw their bottles, and more people had their wishes granted. Everyone started to hold on to the belief that wishes will come true, and it seems quite a few of those wishes really did come true. Was this the so-called power of beliefs just a placebo effect, or did these waters truly possess the ability to grant wishes and bring good fortune? Actually, every night Nicole makes us post a few "My wish came true after tossing a message in a bottle" threads. Billy's posting speed is insanely fast. Nekomata and I can never keep up. Ling, too. A million can't keep up so fast. Could it be the work of those posts? Could be. After all, we don't really know if those people's wishes came true or not. But when we make any wish, we all hope that it will come true, right? In my opinion, sometimes the sentiment itself might be more important than the truth of whether throwing a message in a bottle here will make your wish come true. And that's why we make wishes and toss message bottles into the sea. Suddenly feeling like making a wish too. A million want to throw bottles, make wishes, get rich. Huh. So I guess that's it, huh? Yuzuha, once again, casually dropping another line that left Anby totally impressed. Come on, if anything, what about you? You finally made it to Phylum Heights and you're already heading back? Okay, so that's all done. One more and I can do another 10 for this. And apparently, there's a special trust reward for Anby. Because I already maxed out and regular Anby's trust, they're giving me a special bonus. That's nice. I wonder if there will be more alternate versions of characters. Because that would, I mean, alternate outfits is great. Perfectly reasonable, but I do wonder if there will be other characters with upgraded versions of themselves, or at the very least, differently played versions of themselves. Let me see. Could you imagine Caesar with a great sword? I would. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of characters we haven't taken out on dates yet, so... This. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh. Let me... Astra... That's not doing it. I apparently did not switch. Okay, so that's what the wallpaper for Anby looks like. Okay. I also have to catch up on this. And yeah, we unlocked the rest of the mining area from doing the main story. So that's another thing. We also got some side missions too, which Let me see. That also reminds me, we also got some side missions that unlocked from doing the main mission, the main story missions, which I have to admit, that's another thing I had a bit of a problem with for season two. Like with season one, had a lot of cool side missions. Not all of them. Some were worse than others, but I missed having these. There just wasn't enough, in my opinion. I wish there were way more than what we ultimately got. Other than just the event quests, which honestly just carried the bulk of it. So, all that aside, let's get to Sword Seeker, shall we? Angels of Delusion, that's another one that's happening. Give that a couple of days. A new W engine, huh? Well, we'll figure it out eventually. So we gotta go. So we have a new event with Xiaoguang. Oh, the diary's gone. Phooey. I liked that. Oh, there's the photo wall. That's cute. This is a wall covered in photos documenting all the different moments you shared with Xiaoguang. These moments seem just as vivid as the memories themselves. Maybe the happiness is made up of those seemingly insignificant yet infinitely precious moments. They are the past I want to protect and also the future I must create. Yes, create a future. Wife up the fox girl. Next time I'll put up the latest photos together with Xiaoguang. I actually did that already. I put up the ending chapter 6 photo onto Wise's wall back in his house. Okay. So I just forgot, let me post the link on X. Alright. Hey, my girl, how are you doing? It's been way too long.
Good. Nothing unusual for now.
Okay, so she's keeping an eye on the whole Qingbing sword side effects. Xiaoguang, you're back. How'd your mission as a Void Hunter go? Did your first mission go well?
Xiaoguang, when did you get back? How was your first mission as a Void Hunter? Why are you being so secretive? Oh, right. Belle, Senior Fufu, and Senior Yinhu are still out taking care of things around Phylum Heights. I'll go fetch them. Just wait a sec. Huh?
Shh! Keep your voice down. Sorry, Junior. I guess I don't know my own strength now. Are you okay?
Right, because we reversed the side effects of the Qingming sword, a lot of senses that were dulled are now at full blast.
I'm fine. But don't you want to see everyone now that you're back? Did something happen during the mission? Did it not go well?
No, the mission went perfectly fine. I just came across something a little strange. I'm not even sure how to explain it to you or the others. I'm sorry, Junior Wise. I wanted to be happy coming back to see you all after the mission, but I'm just so tense. I have no idea when the next anomaly might appear, and you can't hear it.
What drives a person to take up the sword, and what awaits them because of it?
Unfamiliar feminine voice within the Qingming sword. It's not Sarah's voice, it's somebody else. Could it be Could it be Yishuan's sister or a previous holder of the sword? Somebody else? I don't know. I'm reminded of the fox tail, so of the tailless sword, with the whole voices of previous users coming, being channeled through it. The Qingming sword's talking. Is it
Hold
talking?
on. I'm not imagining things, am I? Did a woman's voice come out of the Qingming sword just now?
Nope. Yeah, we only ever saw that with Miyabi, and that was in Miyabi's own head. So this is the first.
Hold on. I'm not imagining things, am I? Did a woman's voice come out of the Qingming sword just now?
It's talking.
Huh? You can hear it? But none of the investigators I worked with on the mission could hear it. Not even Senior Miyabi.
So Miyabi can only hear her sword while Xiaoguang can only hear the Qingming. I wager the main reason why Wise can hear it is because he, again, inadvertently unlocked more of his hidden powers. I mean, his arm turned into a glowing yellow, suspiciously similar to Inspector Bringer's arm form. So, I'm at, and last time he was acting very flippant about the whole, oh yeah, new stuff happening, I'm fine. Like, no, you might not be fine. Ugh.
What lies within the heart of one who takes up the sword?
I can hear it pretty clearly.
Actually, I can hear it really clearly. It's still speaking now while we're talking, mumbling something about what lies within the heart of one who takes up the sword.
Well, I guess that will make things easier for me to explain. While I was wielding the Qingming sword in the middle of battle, I suddenly heard a woman whispering in my ear, and I couldn't make it stop, no matter how hard I tried. Nothing like this has ever happened before. I didn't know if the Qingming sword had undergone another change, but when I was about to bring it back for Shifu to take a look, it suddenly said something that caught my attention.
Really?
The one who wields the sword shall find the answer within the hidden realm, the very origin of the Qingming sword.
It does sound similar to Yishuan, but it can't be Yishuan because she never wielded the thing. Her sister did.
Yes, that's what caught my ear.
Hidden Realm. Qingming Sword's origin.
Did it say a hidden realm? I've never heard Shifu or Mr. Lu say anything about that before. What kind of place could it be?
I keep talking at the same time as I
Did
started.
it say a hidden realm? I've never heard Shifu or Mr. Lu. Did it say a hidden realm? I've never heard Shifu or Mr. Lu say anything about that before. What kind of place could it be?
I'm obsessive compulsive, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure how much of what it says can be trusted. But if such a hidden realm really does exist, and there's knowledge linked to the origin of the Qingming sword...
Oh, maybe we could find it there, a way to overcome the negative effects of the sword.
I see. So if that voice isn't lying, we should be able to find a way to overcome the Qingming sword's negative effects by going to that hidden realm.
Yeah! Shifu and my brother have done so much to suppress the Qingming sword's effects on me. I think it's time I take action too. With you here, Junior Wise, even if Shifu and the others can't hear the voice, they'll still believe me. I want to tell them what's going on, and then head to that hidden realm and see it for myself.
The Qingming sword will guide you to the hidden realm. The sword bearer must not miss this fleeting chance.
I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
Huh?
Xiaoguang, what's wrong?
Just now, an image of a hollow flashed through my mind. Somewhere in Lemnian Hollow. I even caught a glimpse of myself freeing the Qingming sword there. Is it showing me the way to enter the hidden realm? Junior Wise, we don't have much time. The images in my head are already starting to fade.
Shifu went out on a mission earlier and isn't at Suibian Temple. If we're in a hurry, let's just leave a letter for her and the others and go right now.
Wait, Junior Wise. Belle told me that you experienced a strange reaction in your eyes earlier. You should stay here and wait for Shifu to come back. I can go to the hollow by myself.
Nope. If I catch you, you catch me. We're going out there together, honey. Should be fine. My eyes have been fine.
This is about the Qingming sword, so I don't want you to go there alone. And I haven't felt anything unusual in my eyes lately, so I think it should be fine. Don't worry, Xiaoguang. I'll be sure to take care of myself.
Wouldn't that be nice where at some point in a later chapter, Xiaoguang, maybe something bad happens to Wise and she comes to his rescue? And I don't mean like the whole stopping the monster like before. I mean like character bonding, smoochy moment. You know what I mean?
How am I supposed to refuse when you give me a look like that? Fine. Just promise me that you'll let me know the moment you feel any discomfort.
I mean, so yeah, she's the Wise in this equation right now.
I hope we can find something in there.
If you come, remember to bring some pork buns.
Pork buns.
Do you think we'll really find anything?
One of the former users is hungry. I wanted to wait for Shifu to return before making plans, but it seems like we don't have time. Should we head to Lemnian Hollow right away? Let's move. You go into Lemnian Hollow with Xiaoguang and rush to the coordinates she sensed. No matter how you look at it, this is just an ordinary corner of the hollow. There's no realm at all. Are you sure? Maybe there's a hidden gate somewhere, like that we just haven't found yet, and there's a trick to it. Just as you're thinking of that, Xiaoguang suddenly unleashes the Qingming sword. Tens of thousands of sword formations shoot into the air and scatter around, and the terrain itself begins to change in unbelievable ways. Would be nice to actually see it. The Qingming realm. A new place. A sight beyond sight. Or something. I don't know. Wait a minute. This is the same complex from when we were in Xiaoguang's mindscape.
So this is the hidden realm the Qingming sword was talking about. The whole area looks completely different. Like some sacred, secluded place hidden deep in the mountains. Amazing.
Yeah, it's the same place from when we were bringing Xiaoguang home, figuratively speaking. But now it's different. It's not gray and moody and depressed looking. It's all sunny and bright.
To think, the Qingming sword could reshape an entire area within the hollow. Xiaoguang, are you okay? Did unleashing the sword just now take a toll on you?
No, I'm fine. But I've just had this strange feeling since a moment ago. Oh, right, Junior. Could you take a look and see which way leads out of here?
You quickly scan the surrounding area and spot a path leading out. But as you move toward it, an unseen force pushes back against you. No matter how many times you try, you can't break through the barrier. So it's like Eat Hari all over again. Seems there is an invisible barrier.
Finding a way out isn't the problem. It feels like there's an invisible barrier here that stops us once we get close.
Nah, it wants us to do whatever it wants before it lets us leave.
I knew it. I felt the this heavy, stifling sense of confinement ever since we got here. Guess this isn't a place where we can just come and go as we please. Even though we left a letter for Shifu, it looks like we'll have to explore this place on our own. The barrier will probably keep the others out.
Honestly, I mentioned it before, but I really wish Yishuen was more involved. Like, I loved how it was with the first chapter of season 2, but progressively she just kind of got more and more thrown to the side. And I really wish she were here with us right now. This would have been like a nice bookend for both characters, but we keep getting one or the other, or just one without the other. And I'm kind of like, come on. Have Shifu involved. Why do we gotta keep throwing her aside? Let's hope we can find some leads here.
It's going to be tricky without any outside help. Still, hopefully we can explore without any trouble and find something that'll help with your recovery.
But I get it. They want Wise and Xiaoguang to have alone time, so I guess that's somewhat justifiable.
Strange. The Qingming sword feels more active than ever. This place must be hiding something really important. Come on, let's keep going. I'm sure I can cut right through whatever stands in our way. Wills. Ethereals? Even in this room? Let me take care of them. This feeling, it's...
Huh. Swift Strike is Ye Shunguang's unique ability in the Qingming realm, and combat when controlling Xiaoguang, press whatever that is to use Swift Strike, dealing massive damage to enemies. Has a 30-second skill cooldown. Swift Strike, huh?
What is it, Xiaoguang?
The Qingming sword seems so restless. If I use it now, it might awaken an entirely new power.
So that's the Qingming sword's new ability?
Yes. The sword feels amplified in this area. Let's keep going and clear out every ethereal here. Shift. Break the ice.
Sword Mastery. What the hell? So a new quick move.
The gate is right up ahead.
Wait, why is there an abandoned sword altar here?
Was like frickin' Muramasa from Ninja Gaiden. A sword altar. This strange Qingming sword is This is strange. The Qingming sword is reacting to this sword altar. If I bring it closer, I get the feeling that my mind is syncing with the whole space. Can you sense the place better? Not exactly. It's more like the space is sharpening my vision. With that, I think I can grasp the Qingming sword's state more clearly. Wise, while we have a moment, I'd like to go over the new ability I just learned. Maybe I can refine the power even further. Let's give it a try. Huh. During that last battle, I sensed a unique power from the Qingming sword. Okay, so it's like the Miyabi and Yanagi event with the maze. Looks like you can get extra combat abilities in this hidden realm. You can check the specific effects here. Swift Strike. Let's get more familiar with the new Swift Strike ability. Consume accumulated sword mastery to enhance your abilities. Interesting. Swift Strike. A swift flying sword at the current target, dealing damage equal to 4,000% of Ye Shunguang's attack power. Special skill unleashed by the Qingming sword. Secret technique decimal. Gains 800 decimals when sword strike hits an enemy. Gains 1,200. 1,000. So I can't do this one next. Interesting. Xiaoguang, are you okay? After boosting our strength, we should have kept moving forward. But I can sense it. There's some serious power behind this door ahead of us. We might be up against one real tough enemy. Junior, once the door opens, stay right behind me. Let me handle this one. Got it. Let's roll.
Drifting clouds.
In the Qingming realm, Trial Ye Xinguang, Trial Zhao, and Trial Dailin will be provided as squad configuration options. You can also go to the squad configuration screen to reconfigure your squad. However, please note that in the Qingming realm, you must include either Trial Ye Xinguang or Ye Shunguang in your squad. So if I have one or the other, I'm good. So long as Shunguang is there, it's all good. Because after all, it's her storyline. Two majestic stone lion sculptures reminiscent of the ones in the Swabian temple atrium. For some reason, just looking at them triggers a flood of images of unknown sword fighters locked in combat.
More ethereals incoming. Use the sword's new power to take them out. What the light?
Here comes the Beetleborg.
Stay alert. This ethereal looks different from the others we've seen.
It's more active than the others. I'll be careful. Get out of our way, you evil monster! Radiant cloud. Blazing arc. Stand down. My move. I'll be fine. Are you okay? Shit. A measure of steel slices the world through. Found you.
Gone. Damn, it got away. Xiaoguang, are you hurt? What just happened? I'm fine. I went in for the last strike, the ethereal triggered some kind of ability, and for a moment, I completely lost all 5 senses. Uh-oh. So is it like a nightmare? The thing said something about facing a nightmare, so I wonder if that bug ethereal is representing that, much like how we fought a phantom version of the Sobek ethereal. But it only lasted for a moment. We're totally fine now, Junior, don't worry. Even a moment like that is terrifying. Sorry. Yeah, my power feels strangely active here. Yeah, sorry, my power feels strangely active here, so I got a bit carried away. Let's move forward more cautiously. But I felt some kind of power from that ethereal just now. You mean the Creator's power? Yes, this has never happened before. Since the Qingming sword and the Creator share the same origin, maybe the ethereals are being affected by that power as well. One thing is for sure, there are secrets buried here, and they're exactly what we want to uncover, finding the clues that lead to them. That's our next step. While you are talking to Xiaoguang, you think you hear voices nearby. Are you imagining it? You exchange a look and confirm it isn't just in your heads. Are there other people in this realm? Let's go check it out.
Interesting.
That voice. Why does it sound so familiar?
It's
Came from the main
Yishuan.
hall. We should take a look.
Memories, maybe? So, okay then. Storekeeper's Trial. I don't have enough points yet. Reading material. An old worn book with signs that someone has flipped through it. After turning the book open, it's clear this is a notebook filled with random musings and everyday stuff, or a diary, if you will, but most of the content is too faded to make out. Looking closer, 3 pages have been torn out. Who's the owner of this diary, and where could those 3 pages be? A desk. Paper sheets are scattered messily across the desk. They contain records of various sword techniques and magical skills, but they're completely out of order now. You wonder if you spend time collecting and organizing whether you could learn some lost combat techniques or not. It is Yixuan. Or a version of Yixuan, anyway.
So that's the purpose of this sculpture. Interesting.
It must be a memory. Shifu, what are you doing here?
Huh? Shifu, what are you doing here? Isn't there supposed to be a barrier around the Hidden Realm? Was your mission nearby and we somehow pulled you in too?
Hold on, Junior Wise. She might look like Shifu, but something's not right. The way she moves, the tone of her voice, something just feels off.
Yeah, and she's glowing red like the miasma phantom, so this must be a memory.
Shifu? Mission? I don't remember having any important matters to attend to, nor do I remember ever taking you as disciples. Who are you?
Yeah, it's like the episode of the 2003 Ninja Turtles where the turtles are being shown, the origins of the Utrom Shredder, and then something wrong happened, and they ended up basically, they were no longer being just passive observers, but now were fighting for their lives, and all the phantom memory versions of everyone in medieval Japan were reacting to them like they were there.
Hold on. You there. Is that the Qingming sword in your hand? Ah, I see. I think I understand what's going on now.
So, Yixuan's not technically there, but that illusion is acting as if she is.
You came from outside the Hidden Realm, and you're the current keeper of the Qingming sword, aren't you?
That's right. My name's Yashunguang, and you are...
It's a long story, so I'll make it simple. I'm afraid I'm not the Shifu you're talking about. Just think of me as a native of this hidden realm.
So, basically, it's a presence that lives within the Qingming realm, and it's taken on the form of Yixuan as a familiar figure. So, it's kind of like, it's a trope that I've seen in other stories where, character goes into so-and-so realm, and that realm reacts by manifesting themselves into a familiar person.
This low-lying area acts like a furnace, the encircling mountains trapping the energy within. An ideal site for enhancing the Qingming sword's power. When that power is unleashed here, it can reshape the hollow itself, creating what's known as the Qingming realm. Everything and everyone in this place exists according to the Qingming sword's will, my own appearance included. So it's no surprise you mistook me for someone familiar.
I was correct. Yeah, so it's not a memory, at least not completely. It's an illusion based on crafting itself based on the mind of the user. So I I can't I don't mean to keep making up the comparison, but yeah, the whole Silent Hill comparison I made before still seems to keep happening, where the whole environment of a person's mindscape affects that other realm of sorts, and that person ends up seeing manifestations of things and people they know, even though those things and people are not really there. It's just that it's just the rule. It's just the nature of the presence manifesting itself as such.
And this young one here, who are you? An outsider shouldn't be able to enter the Qingming realm at all. Only the sword's master.
We have a connection.
I'm Wise. I'm accompanying her as her prox.
Forget it. None of that really matters. Whoever you are, if you're capable of entering the hidden realm alongside the sword's master, you must have some remarkable ability. Let's leave it at that for now.
I love how they just hand wave it away right there. Like, come on.
In any case, welcome to the Qingming realm. Or, as some might call it, the world of the sword. By the way, about those pork buns I mentioned earlier, did you bring them?
So it was Yi Xuan's voice going through from the sword after all. It just wasn't Yi Xuan herself.
Yup. I grabbed some pork buns from the kitchen. Senior Yinhu steamed them this morning. Wait a second. You're the voice we heard inside the Qingming sword. So you're the one who brought us here?
These pork buns aren't bad. I've actually been trying to communicate with you for some time, Ye Xunguang, but you never responded. The fact that you're here now means your control over the Qingming sword has reached new levels. You must learn more about the weapon that's been fighting beside you. I'm sure you've been wanting to know more about the Qingming sword, whether it be for your own reasons or for your companions.
Exactly! If this hidden realm really hides the Qingming sword's origin, then please tell me, Shifu. Tell me how to suppress the effects of the sword.
She's probably not going to tell us. We have to figure it out ourselves.
Sorry. You just look exactly like my Shifu. I didn't mean to call you that.
No worries. I once had students of my own. It's been some time since I last heard someone call me Shifu. Hearing it again now makes me feel rather nostalgic. Well, since I plan to teach you the ways of the Qingming sword, you may as well call me Shifu. Back to the matter at hand. The means of suppressing the Qingming sword is hidden here, but it won't be easy to claim. Remember what I said earlier? This is the world of the sword. You'll understand what that truly means soon enough.
And I just zapped that mosquito. I feel better now.
Scattered throughout this hidden realm are countless nameless, masterless swords. Seek out the 3 most extraordinary among them, then return to me. Do that, and the Qingming sword's secret will reveal itself.
So basically, it's like the hunt for the Holy Grail in Indiana Jones. Find the special sword among a gaggle of other swords. What does that mean? How are we supposed to know where to look?
What exactly do you mean by extraordinary? And how are we supposed to find them?
Words alone can't explain everything. Get moving, and you'll figure things out as you go. Come back once you've found the first sword. Now then, I'll be here, waiting for your good news. Who made these pork buns? They're much better than what I used to eat back when I trained at the mountain sect. Very impressive.
You know, when I said I wished Yi Xuan was more involved, this wasn't exactly what I meant, but I'll take it. She really is different from the real Shifu. There's still something about her that still feels reassuring.
This Shifu isn't quite like the Yixuan Shifu we know. She's more impatient, but somehow, she still has that same calm and comforting air about her.
By the way, Shifu, what were you looking at earlier? Nothing too serious. Do you see the statue in front of me? Yeah, it looks unfinished. The sculpture on the pedestal is just a rough outline. You can't tell what it's supposed to be. But it feels oddly familiar. Same here. I'm certain I've seen a statue like this somewhere, but right now I can't remember a thing. Is there something wrong with it? Nothing. Judging by your reactions, it's not time yet. Forget what I said. If you explore the area before entering the main hall, you would have noticed that all the other doors are sealed with barriers you can't break. Since I told you to retrieve the sword, I should at least open the path for you. Come with me. I'll break the seal in the first area. Come with me, pimp. What's this? Might as well get this one. Begin exploring the first area. This is the mine, so we gotta go back there eventually. Look at that. Some kind of sword altar. It looks like the one that we saw previously when we were breaking Xiao Guang out of that sense-deprived stupor, except it's smaller now, as opposed to towering in the background. Reminds me of the Sword in the Stone or something. So this is all blocked, so we gotta go this way. I already got that box, so... I'll break the seal for you. So this is the place. Excuse the intrusion. Shifu places one hand on the seal and holds her breath as she focuses, and a moment later the seal begins to loosen. Alright, you may head out. Dispelling the seal with one hand. Shifu, is that some sort of special technique? Could you teach me? Technique? I just linked the seal to the Qingming sword and let it know someone is coming to visit, so it opened the door. Anyway, let's get moving. Right. You know, a thought just occurred to me. What if the reason why many previous Qingming sword users died and lost their senses was because maybe they were never fully in tune with the sword like Xiao Guang is? Maybe, I don't know, I'm just guessing, but I'm kind of getting that sense. Yinhu, or Phantom Yinhu anyway.
Please, help me!
That voice and figure. Senior Inhu?
Looks like it's really him, but why would he need help fighting ethereals?
Because it's not him.
Not sure. But let's help him. We can sort it out later.
Yeah, it's a phantom version of him, probably.
All the ethereals have been taken care of?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for saving my life, brave strangers.
Senior Yinhu. Yeah, it's not him.
Senior, what are you doing in the Hidden Realm?
Huh? I've never joined any sect, let alone had any disciples. Are you sure you've got the right person?
Junior Wise, there's something about him that's not quite the same as Senior Inho.
Sorry, we mistook you for someone else.
Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. You look just like a friend of ours. So, who are you?
I'm a mercenary. They call me Big Pan. I'm a part of the Melt Iron Mercenaries.
The Melt Iron Mercenaries? That sounds familiar. But mercenary groups nowadays generally have a pretty loose structure. There aren't many stable organized groups.
What's that supposed to mean? It doesn't matter. I can see you two are really strong. Please, help save my comrades.
Your comrades? You mean there are others here?
Yes. Not long before, my mercenary friends and I came here with a mission from the Lords to help develop some new land, but we were ambushed by bandits. They came well prepared and hit us hard. We weren't ready, and we were defeated. We suffered heavy casualties, and the survivors are still trying their best to hold on. They sent me to find reinforcements. But soon after I set out, I got surrounded by those ethereals. Time's ticking. Please, help me save my friends.
Will help, but were you really no match for the ethereals?
Calm down, we'll help. But aren't you a mercenary? The ethereals that attacked you aren't that dangerous, so why didn't you fight them?
I lost my sword back where we were ambushed, so I can't fight.
You're a freaking bear. I think you can manage. Sword. He should be able to fight with his bare fists.
Sword? Could it be connected to those extraordinary swords that Shufu mentioned? Either way, he's definitely not Senior Yinhu. If he was, he could take down ethereals with just his bare fists.
You exchange a look with Xiao Guang. She seems to be thinking the same as you, though you're not sure what's up with this person who looks so similar to your senior. The priority should be saving those people first.
We understand the situation. Please lead the way. We just happen to be looking for something around here, too.
Thank you so much, both of you. If you can save them, I will do whatever I can to help you too.
Our strength seems to have grown even more during that last battle. During breaks in combat, try to adjust and enhance your abilities at the Sword Altar. You can obtain Sword Will Essence and Sword Mastery during exploration. Sword Mastery can be used to unlock new abilities. You can earn Sword Mastery by progressing through the event plot, completing Sword Memory Collections, completing Sword Keeper Trials, and clearing the Nightmare Gauntlet. Sword Will Essence can be used to upgrade unlocked abilities. You can earn Sword Will Essence by progressing through the event, blah, 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 same shit. You can perform the following operations. Ability unlock, consume 1,000 Sword Mastery to unlock new abilities. Enhancement, consume 1 Sword Will to enhance an unlocked ability. Ability reset, refunds consumed Mastery and Essence, and resets to unlock the blah, blah, blah. I can teleport them anywhere on the map. Got it.
My teammates are trapped somewhere around here. Please, you gotta help them. I'll stick close behind you.
Cooldown is reduced by 4 seconds. So we don't have those yet. So yeah, this basically is Xiao Guang's version of Miyabi and Yanagi's Mellow Hollow quest line.
Damn, these ethereals! Am I really gonna die here today? Oh, Jung! Are you okay? I know that voice! Big Pun! Finally, come on! Give me a hand here!
more stuff. Looks like we'll be able to use our essence powers in a moment.
Ha! 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 I'm finally saved! I thought I was dead for! Sorry for the delay. Are you alright? Wait, why are you the only one here? Where's everyone else? Delay? That's an understatement if I've ever heard one. We sent you to get reinforcements. Where did you go, Big Pun? We were at our wits' end here. I got separated from the main group. I don't know their status either. So, where are your reinforcements? Did the Lords not send anyone? Well, I got these two to help us. Well, what? Are you for real? You think 2 people are gonna help? Listen, Big Pun. This is life or death! Never mind. There's no time to get more support. Even if it is just us, we gotta go back and save them. There's no running from this fight, Big Pun. You gotta fight! Me? I really can't.
Actually, Big Pan lost his sword back where you were ambushed. Just leave the fighting to us.
Huh? Big Pun, you threw away the weapon that represents your dignity as a mercenary to get out of fighting? Whatever. You will have to fight, even if you don't have your sword. Just use your powerful hand-to-hand combat skills to handle those looters. I really can't.
He has confidence issues.
Hold up. Powerful hand-to-hand combat skills? I thought he was terrible at fighting. Just a moment ago, we found him completely helpless and surrounded by ethereals.
You didn't know? He's not bad at fighting, he's just a coward. We would never recruit a weakling who can't even fight. He's way stronger than anyone in our group. We were hoping he'd become a powerful addition for fights. But after a few missions, he couldn't even hold his sword anymore. Hey, Big Pun, look, it's different this time. We need your power. Stop being a coward and come with me. Oh, do we really have to fight them to the death? You want to reason with some bandits? Are you crazy? This is a crucial moment of the city's founding. You think they'd sit down and talk with the higher-ups? This is our only choice. You don't want the entire group to get killed, do you, Big Pun? I don't want anyone to get hurt, but every time I hold my sword, I just feel...
Big Pan stutters over his words, unable to give a clear answer, then suddenly turns and flees with astounding speed, disappearing into the distance.
Oh, wow. He's really fast.
That's what I was saying. He's one of the best when it comes to both swordsmanship and physical ability. We better find him quick, otherwise we're all dead.
Seems like his sword is the one we're looking for.
Let's chase him, Xiaoguang. Mercenary groups, looters, the city's founding. This all feels like ancient history. Though I'm not sure exactly what's going on. It looks like his sword might be one we're looking for.
I agree. Let's head in the direction he was running.
When the flying sword marker appears, press the blue icon to have Shunguang fly to the target location. It becomes unavailable when combat begins. Rotate the camera to switch the selected marker. When the flying sword combo mark appears on screen, press it and Shunguang will continuously fly toward the target. Not be interrupted, yes. We know, game. We know. Okay, so we can't repair the bridge, but we can fly up to it. Okay. That makes sense. What the? For bang boos. Master of Betrayal. Did the boss send you to find me? I was just taking care of something nearby. Perfect timing. I'll head back now. Thanks for your help. Your name? Master of what now? I don't quite get what you're saying anyway. Let's go. Slacking elite. I was taking a nap here. Did the boss send you to get me back? I'll get back, thank you. What, elite now? Come to think of it, I just saw my companion whispering with another unfamiliar swordsman nearby. Ah well, better not get involved. I'll pretend I didn't see anything.
Through the void.
Solo leader. Thank you, friend. Now the three of us are reunited. I've got the upper hand against those two groups in the next sword fight. I didn't even know he was right there. I just kind of stumbled into it. What fight? We had bad blood with the other two factions of swordmasters for ages. Now we each hold our own turf up in the mountains, and soon enough, it'll be time for our final showdown. My two subordinates told me they've been secretly practicing their swordsmanship. With such capable underlings, they won't stand a chance against us. Please accept my gratitude for your kindness. Good luck, I suppose. Okay, so there's little side missions involved. Can't talk to him. There's something back over there. But I can't get there just yet.
Through the void. Without a trace. Someone's been through here. It has to be Big Pan.
If that mercenary's information checks out, and he's as strong as they say, then his fear of combat doesn't make sense. This doesn't add up. I'll have to ask him directly.
Yeah.
Singularity.
There's blood in the air. Signs of a fight.
Sealed sword memory. What is this? A sword someone left here? Could it be the special sword we're looking for? Maybe it's the sword Big Pan dropped. The numbers don't quite match, but the feeling it gives off is definitely different from an ordinary sword. Still, if that's the case, could one of these be Big Pan's? Power feels like it's being suppressed by something. Junior, let me take a closer look. It might help me figure out what it really is. A fight could break out. Stay alert. Don't worry, I'm not planning on lingering here.
My turn. Now. A measure of steel slices the world through. Yeshunguan with Yunquei Summit, breaking all illusions.
Goodbye. After we defeated those sudden ethereals, it feels completely different, like its power's finally been released. But because of that, I don't think this is the special sword we're searching for. Why do you think so? Just a hunch. When it was released, its power rushed into me, and I got a brief sense of its nature. It isn't unique. There seems to be many swords like this in this realm. If we run into more swords like it ahead, let's try releasing their power too, even if they're not the one we want. I feel like their power helps clear my mind. But something else around here is bothering me. Sword memories interact to absorb, collecting multiple memories to piece together a complete story. Sealed sword memories complete the challenge to break the seal. The memories of mighty swordsmasters recorded by the Qingming sword have materialized into sword-shaped entities within the secret realm. Could they be previous wielders of the Qingming sword, probably? Or at least phantom illusion versions of them? Once collected, they can be placed in the Shrine of the Three Monkeys to gain sword mastery. A lone path in the snow, canine companion. Memory shard of Big Pan obtained through exploration.
Xiaoguang, you okay?
Sorry, but could we stay here a little longer? I don't know why, but as I approach this area, my head is feeling unusual. Big Pond's footprints are on the ground. Looks like he's been through here before.
He was quick to escape the battlefield. Did he still stop here? Can you see anything from this area?
Looks like we can't see much other than the clouds of ash. Though, it seems like there are quite a lot of crows gathering nearby.
They're probably drawn here by the smell of blood. Looks like the fighting between the looters and mercenaries is worse than we thought.
Does the stench of death and slaughter attract the crows? I think I'm starting to understand Big Pond a little better now.
Huh? Just from seeing all of this?
Yes. Since we both saw the same scenery, maybe it stirred up the same feelings in our hearts, too. Sometimes, I fear the power I wield. The power of the Qingming sword. It's so powerful. When I hold it, I can tell that a single swing might easily wipe out many people or things. I can also feel that these crows are drawn by bloodshed, and might be gathering because of me. Maybe that's what Big Pond was afraid of too. In the aftermath of wielding his blade and facing the lifeless bodies of his foes, maybe he could feel himself gradually slipping away, becoming an unrecognizable monster. Sorry, I was getting carried away there. I just felt that he shouldn't be too hard to understand, since he's a fellow swordmaster.
Maybe you have a point. I can tell that he doesn't like fighting and deeply values his companions. Having to wield the very power he fears to protect people. It's no wonder he's so conflicted. Hearing you talk about the insecurities you faced on your path to becoming a swordmaster, I feel like I'm gradually starting to understand your world.
Thanks for listening to my random mumbling. Let's keep going. If we can find him, I want to tell him everything I've realized just now. I hope he can also find the courage to wield his sword. Clouds!
Hold on. Sorry, Mom needed my attention for a moment. It is what it is. Okay. So, this big pan, I'm guessing, is a representation of a previous Qingming sword wielder, and he was frightened of the power he had because of all the death that is left behind. So he's trying not to fight, or at least he's...
High-risk ethereals ahead. Stay focused, Xiaoguang. Hold on. Something's not right with these ethereals. What's happening here?
There's pods down there.
Mind and body as one.
Huh. Looks pretty rough. Want me to fix it up? Yes. Fix the Bang-Boo. The fake Bang-Boo. Thank you. You're so nice. Want some treasure? When I find it, I'll share it with you. Hollow Raider stole all my treasure. He told me not to trust anyone, but I think you're one of the good ones. Wait. If he... Is it real? Is that a real Bang-Boo, or is it an illusion? I'm not sure. Now I'm confused. Sorry, my phone started ringing, and of course it says unknown number, meaning I don't know who it is, and if I don't know who it is, I'm not going to answer it. Chest and a sword memory. Should I get it, or should I ignore it for now? First looters and now ethereals. The high-risk avarice, the ethereal that has devoured countless people, is right ahead. But strangely, there are mercenaries nearby, and avarice isn't attacking. It's not even moving. It's the fat bug monster. What's going on? This avarice looks like it's frozen in place. Please help us. We are fighting the looters, but their leader must have mishandled the anti-corruption measures. After he got injured, he suddenly turned into an ethereal. Looters either died or ran, and now the ethereal is coming straight for us. We can't keep fighting. We don't know who you are, but please help us. Why isn't that ethereal moving at all? What are you talking about? Isn't it actively searching the area right now? We hadn't found the safe house in the ruins at the last second. We have ended up dead, just like those looters. It's only a matter of time before it finds us. Please, I'm begging you, help us. But it's not active at all, and there aren't any ruins or safe houses here. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about, and judging by your mental state, I don't think you'd be much help anyway. You better leave before it finds this place. We of the Melt Iron Mercenaries aren't pathetic enough to beg citizens for help. We'll figure something out, or maybe figure out our last words. We sent Big Pan to get help, but he's been gone forever with no sign of coming back. If he were here, at least he could go toe-to-toe with that monster with his brute strength. Completely talking past each other. What's going on here? Wise, let's leave for now. Looks like Big Pan isn't here. Let's look somewhere else. But ethereals are still here. We need to protect those mercenaries. No, I just had a thought. If I'm right, they'll be fine even if we don't step in for now. Finding the escaped Big Pan is our top priority. Once we find them, I'll explain everything. So it's a scrambled memory or something? Press that to activate disintegration technique and aim the miasma in the scene to the scene and press to eliminate them.
Try breaking through using a technique. Now we can move forward.
Let's go over here. See what's up with that memory. You can absorb the sword memory. Would you like to do it? Yes. A lone path in the snow, Bamboo Grove. Okay, so it led us back here anyway. Uh-oh, gorilla ethereal.
Another obstacle? Shit! Huh? Huh! Slimmer! One slice, two slice, three! Evil retreats. Found you. A measure of steel slices the world through. Yeshunguan of Yunquay Summit, breaking all illusions! Alright, let's keep going. Big Pan should be close by.
Yep, he's right over there. Scattered throughout the realm were swords scattered throughout this realm were forged from lingering obsessions of mighty sword masters. Break the seal to obtain the sword master's memories contained within. Gather different memories of past sword masters to piece together the complete story. Big Pan memory shard obtained through fierce battle. Came through combat. So there's 3. A Shunguang attack increased by 18%. Okay, so that was 1. That's 2.
I finally found you. Big Pun, your companions need you right now. We'll help you in battle. Let's go and support them.
No, I can't help you. When the looters came, I tried to wield my sword, but I immediately realized I was so scared that I couldn't even swing it. I'll only end up being more trouble for everyone. What use is someone with trembling hands on the battlefield?
So you don't want to save your friends? You just want to hide here forever and let them die alone?
Well,
Big Pun, I understand what you're going through. You're afraid of getting hurt, afraid of the enemy's attacks. But what you're actually most afraid of is your own strength. You haven't learned how to properly control your strength yet. Every time you do something, you deal devastating damage to others. That's why you're afraid that you'll eventually turn into a thrall or a monster if you keep using this power.
Yeah, he's like Hercules from the Disney version. He can't control his strength just yet, or he doesn't know how to just yet.
That is what's bothering you deep down inside, right?
yes, that's right. When I first trained my swordsmanship, I never imagined that my sword could cut down an enemy so easily, taking a life. Every time I fight, I'd always end up leaving a trail of bloodshed in my wake. I began to fear the sword in my hands, and I was also scared of the exhilaration I began to feel when fighting. I had a feeling that the sword would eventually turn me into a monster that only knows fighting. You two are right. I can't just leave my friends. But please, tell me, how can I get rid of this fear? I want the courage to keep fighting.
There's no need to get rid of this fear. You only need to keep this feeling in your heart and continue fighting.
Huh? But doesn't that...
Even though you're afraid of your own strength, you still want to use it to protect your friends. The fact that you're thinking that way proves that you already have courage. Even if your fear persists after you draw your sword, it's a reminder of how you must coexist with your own strength. You cannot let a desire for destruction take over. And I think that's something that many a swordmaster fail to do. There's nothing shameful about fearing battle. Rather, it's the proof that you've become a powerful swordmaster. Let your fear guide you to your future. I've experienced the same worries. Trust me.
So you mean fear is part of being a swordmaster?
After listening to Xiaoguang, Big Pan falls into a long silence, as if trying to muster up courage to make a decision. You quietly wait for his response, but he seems unable to convince himself. After a while, he remains silent.
By the way, those looters you were fighting didn't take proper anti-corruption measures, and have already been corrupted into ethereals. Would you feel better fighting ethereals rather than people?
Huh? Why didn't you say so? Then let's go help my friends.
Oh, perfectly fine to fight them when they're regular humans, but when they're turned into crystallized zombie monsters, oh, perfectly fine. Well, I guess since they're not people anymore, it's easier to, easier to deal with it, I guess. Then again, I hope I never end up in a situation like that myself, where I have to kill somebody, because that would suck. Because, yeah, I don't know, it's like, how can anyone never put in that situation ever deal with it? That's something that lives in you. I mean, can you imagine police and soldiers that have had to be in that situation and what they've had to deal with? A lot of them are haunted by that. The last hint of unease on Big Pan's face finally dissipates. Without saying a word, he starts running toward where his teammates are trapped.
Finally got him to move. It's not easy to convince someone with nothing but words. Luckily, we're dealing with ethereals instead of humans this time.
Why'd you insist on convincing him?
Xiaoguang, I have a question. Why did you insist on dragging him to the battlefield? What does he have to do with that ethereal that doesn't move?
When I saw Avara standing there, I suddenly remembered what Dad told my brother and me when we were little. A story of ancient swordmasters who were heroes. In the early days of Eridu, many mercenary brigades were deployed to explore new territory and eliminate roaming looters. Their work contributed greatly to the city's establishment. Once, a mercenary brigade clashed with a band of looters, and one of the looters unexpectedly turned into a large ethereal, putting the mercenaries in a tough situation. At this critical moment, a new mercenary recruit stood up and drew his sword to fight. He defeated the ethereal on his own, and captured the remaining looters, achieving a great victory. After that, the sword-wielding mercenary grew braver and braver, and went on to become a renowned swordmaster in Eridu. And that's the story of none other than Big Pawn of the Melt Iron Mercenaries, the one who beheaded Avaris and instantly became famous.
So it is, okay, so this whole thing we're going through is a story she was told as a kid that may have actually been, at least in the universe setting anyway, history, and we're basically living it. Big Pan is from the Eridu era. It's happening now.
The early days of Eridu? That's a long time ago. You mean Big Pan is someone from ancient history? How could that be? And what's happening now is just like in the story.
might have to wait until we return to the temple and ask Shifu to fully understand the truth. After thinking back on that story, I've realized that we have to guide the situation now to the same outcome as in the story. Anyway, let's help him defeat that Avaris now. If I'm not mistaken, that should be our next target. Come on, let's face that big baddie who's got your teammates trapped.
All right. If you'll let me, I'd like to lend whatever strength I can. I won't fail, even without a sword.
A formidable enemy lies ahead. Want to adjust and enhance your abilities before entering combat? Pretty sure I did already, but I'll take a look. Aha, I did get another one. Interesting. After a Swift Strike hits an enemy, Xiaoguang gains 4 Qingming Sword Force. Sword Sheath. The Ravens and the Sword Master.
Honestly, I'm shaking like a leaf. But this time, I'm not backing down. My fear points where my blade should strike, and my sword follows where my heart leads. I, Big Pan, the Melt Iron Merc, am a swordsman who's sworn to protect my comrades. Poor souls twisted into ethereals. Forgive me for what I have to do.
Evil rituals. It's getting stronger. Frost, listen. The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens. Split the heavens. Frost glistens. Yeshunguang of Yunquai Summit, breaking all illusions. Yeah. I'm in charge now. Leave it to me.
There's another one. This sword that appeared where the defeated high-risk ethereal vanished, this must be the special sword Shifu mentioned, right? You absorbed it just now. Yeah, my body just did on its own, and after that, I felt something really strange. But don't worry, Junior, whatever it is, it doesn't feel dangerous. Thank you both so much. If not for you, I might never have found the courage to wield a sword again. I never imagined my cowardly blade could one day become strong enough to protect others. That wasn't our doing. The moment you chose to lift your sword despite being afraid of it, you were already a sword master as good as anyone. I'll remember those words and keep swinging my sword with unwavering resolve. As long as my blade can still be of use, I'll keep fighting for my companions. He wants to say more to Big Pan, but he suddenly freezes, and then he and the other mercenaries vanish in a burst of blinding light. The battlefield that has been so noisy just moments ago is now empty, leaving only the two of you. They vanished. What is going on with them? Big Pan's sword should be the one the Qingming sword absorbed earlier. It feels like we went on an adventure with him, yet we still don't understand what really happened. We'll have to ask Shifu about all of this. Let's head back for now. Lone path in the snow, monkey's path. Okay, so I stand corrected. This place isn't a complete representation of Xiaoguang's memory at all. It's a completely different area, but you can forgive me for thinking as such, considering where the entrance was. You're back. Yeah, Shunguang, this aura you're giving off. Seems you found the first sword. Nicely done. Yes, Shunguang, come closer. After absorbing that sword, you felt something strange in your body, didn't you? How did you know? You only retrieved the sword. It hasn't fully merged with you yet, or formed a sword will you can command. Simply put, you still don't know how to refine it. I'll teach you how to use it now, so you can grow stronger. Hold out your hand. Accept the enhancement. You can now upgrade your acquired abilities. Obtain a sword will essence from the recent battle. You can use the upgrade activated abilities. You can check the detailed comparison here. I'm not sure which I want to do. .800 decibels. Well, I'm not sure on decibels, honestly. You know what? Fuck it. Total sword mastery gained.
Well, does your body feel lighter now?
How do I describe it? It's like there's an energy surging inside.
Very good. With this, the sword you have retrieved has become sword will for you to use. Continue the trial until the Qingming sword opens the next gate for you.
Shifu.
I know what you wish to ask. After this experience, you have a better understanding of the essence of this realm now, yes?
None of the people here are real, nor are they drowned ideals, but people who once existed in the past.
Shifu, you mentioned before that no one could enter or leave this realm besides us. So those who appear here aren't real people, but rather echoes of those who once existed, right? I once encountered beings born from miasma called drowned ideals that are somewhat similar to the people here, yet different. They don't have what you'd call a true form.
And the owner of the sword we retrieved, Big Pon of the Melt Iron Mercenaries? I've read about him in a Swordmaster novel. He's a famed swordmaster of the city founding era. So in other words, there's no way he could still be alive. But why would he appear here in the form of our senior from real life? And both he and the others, it's like they're reenacting the entirety of that famous battle.
It's simple. He and I are simply vessels. Puppets created by the sword with miasma and hollow matter after accessing the owner's memories. Naturally, it would choose forms that the owner is familiar with. In essence, we are each just a sliver of a swordmaster's consciousness, recorded by the Qingming sword throughout its long history. This might be weird to say, but you're merely talking to slivers of personified memory. The Qingming sword has responded to your wishes, choosing the memories of a few famed swordmasters to shape into human form. Your task is to participate in and witness the moments where they overcame their limits. When they show you how their swords shine, their sword will fortify your power, pulling you closer to the Qingming sword. That is the trial and the opportunity that the realm of swords has given you.
I see. Well, that makes our plan of action clear.
So, does that mean you're also a piece of a swordmaster's memory, Shifu?
It's a bit difficult to explain. You may simply think of me as your guide. Now, more importantly, a visitor arrived while you were away.
Really? Following Shifu's gaze, you see a familiar figure walk out of the main hall not far off.
Might you also be lost travelers?
Shiyuan? Well, not really Shiyuan, I would think.
Huh? You're Senior Ye?
Shiyuan? Brother, what are you doing here?
It's not him. He's glowing red.
Senior? Brother? I'm sorry, but I think you must have mistaken me for someone else.
You instinctively called him Senior by mistake. You pull Xiao Guang aside to discuss the current situation. I think he must be a famous swordmaster. Probably the same as Shifu and Big Pan.
Xiaoguang, I think he must be just like Shifu and Big Pan. A famous swordmaster wearing Senior Ye's appearance.
Yeah, I think so too. I was just so surprised to see him just now that my mind blanked. Maybe he corresponds to one of the two remaining swords we need to find. Either way, let's ask him what's going on first.
Your discussion done, you both turn to the confused man with Senor Ye's voice. I keep saying Senior as Senor. I'm sorry. It's just something that happens to me.
Sorry, we mistook you for someone we knew. Have you been traveling alone? Oh, and how should we refer to you?
It's a bit embarrassing, but I've forgotten my real name and identity. By the time I came to, I was already lost amidst the mountains in this realm. Thankfully, I ran into this Shifu and you two. Please, just call me Peregrine. If possible, would you allow me to lodge here for a while? Though my memories are hazy, I remember that I came here in search of something.
Peregrine. I've heard that name before in the stories Mom used to tell me and Shiyuan. We were right!
What are you two mumbling about? In any case, this place has not been maintained for a long time and isn't the most comfortable place to rest. So long as you don't mind, you may stay.
You have my gratitude. I can tell you three have more to discuss, so I won't disturb you any further. I shall take my leave and look around a bit.
Seeing that Shifu still has more to say, the man calling himself Peregrine leaves to give you privacy.
Well then, since you found the first sword, it's time I tell you about the remaining two. However, I imagine you've already guessed. The remaining 2 areas each hide an extraordinary sword.
2 remaining areas.
The remaining 2 areas? But apart from the one we just went to, isn't there only one other area?
There's one on one side and one directly ahead of us behind the monkey, probably.
Do you recall the incomplete statue I pointed out to you in the main hall?
Yep, one on the right, one on the left, and then the one directly ahead.
Yep. I kept having this sense of deja vu. Like I had seen that statue somewhere before.
Is that so? That's not surprising. In any case, both the final area and the monster that gave you trouble before are hidden behind that statue.
Behind the statue. So you mean, if we can break it, we can get to the 3rd area?
It is not something that can be broken with brute force. Ye Shunguang, an ethereal that can temporarily steal your senses, will certainly continue to cause you trouble. While exploring, you should contemplate how to gain passage from the statue. As someone who was recognized by the Qingming sword, I'm sure you will succeed.
So we can't just brute force our way through it like Yakumo and Ninja Gaiden 4. No, we can't do that.
Moving on, the Qingming sword has sensed your growth. The seal for the 2nd area is likely to lift soon. It's getting late. Let's rest up and reconvene tomorrow.
Sword wills.
Ask Shifu about the sword formation. Okay, well, we already found one, so I guess this leads to the next one. Uh-oh, it's glowing red. You two aren't you going to take a break after a fight? You should focus on getting yourself sorted out. We still have the energy to explore this place, so we wanted to learn more about this mysterious realm. Shifu, what's the sword formation sculpture you're examining? I sense an unfathomable power from it. You know, I said it looked like the Qingming sword from that giant mountain from before, but the design looks different now that I look at it. It's not as curved, like at the base of the sword, like the Qingming is. It's much more straight. I sense an unfathomable power from it. Were you talking about this? Come to think of it, it's time I explain what it does. The fact that you managed to get your first sword proves you have some serious talent. But this level of growth isn't enough for future battles. If you wish to journey the world with the Qingming sword, you'll face many ridiculously powerful enemies. Without dedicated training, you're destined for defeat. Now back to business. The sword formation sculpture is an additional trial set up for you by the Qingming sword. Within this formation, the memories of every powerful foe encountered by Qingming sword wielders throughout history have been sealed. So I need to resonate with the sculpture, face them head on, and defeat them. If you want to become stronger, this is what you have to experience. I was planning to tell you about this after you'd rested, but since you asked, there's no need to keep it from you. Excuse me. However, it is still your choice. If you lack the fervor for battle, neither I nor the Qingming sword will force it into you. Well then, if you're ready for battle, touch this sword formation. I'm quite eager to see how far you've honed your martial arts. Touch the sword formation. Well, before I do that, let me go use the little proxy room. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I could not hold it in my bladder any further. Oh, come on, now what? Okay, any more interruptions? Ugh. Okay, touch the sword formation. Who we fighting? Special trial set up by the Qingming Sword specifically for its sword keeper. Complete the trial to earn rewards, including sword mastery. Different completion targets and stage environments. Go ahead and take on the challenge when you're geared up. 60 seconds.
The fight's over for now. Since we've got some time, let's go ask Shifu about that sword array. Wait! Xiaojiao's here! Let's keep this advantage. You're a fraud. Split the heavens! Light brings the dawn.
That was fast. Beat all enemies within 60 seconds. Zhuang hits enemies with Swift Strike. On squad members use an ultimate. They gain a buff. Okay. Might as well keep doing it.
Sorry for the wait, dear. Forward! Turn around! Smash them! The sword follows my well, and winds howl in the heavens!
Damn. Good combo. Yeah, I really need to get Dial-In next time she comes back. I wanted to get her, but I did not have the resource or time to get both her or Banyue. I had to choose with one or the other. So, yeah, Dial-In is a must-get for next time. Most certainly. Time limit 90 seconds in this stage when Xingguang hits enemies with strike. It's basic. So far, it seems to be mostly... Yeah, it's the same. Same goals, really. Just different enemies.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. Huh? Achoo! Intercept! Huh! The sword follows my will and wins power in the heavens! Let this sword array send you away!
We're just running through them, aren't we? Okay, so we can't do any more yet. We have to keep going. Swordkeeper trial, 3 out of 12. Enlightened Mind, maximum basic attacks on Annihilation deal 50% increased damage. Upgraded effect. Increase. Sword Wind was what I unlocked, so the end is the other one. Ultimate chain attack damage increased by 50%. The Ravens and the Swordmaster is what we did before. Okay. Mysterious monkey statue. You briefly tell Shifu about Shaoguang learning about the trial. Yes, Shunguang, looks like you've already looked into those trials left behind by the Qingming sword. If you wish to further hone your swordsmanship, the Qingming sword will gradually sense your intentions and unlock more trials for your challenge. Yeah, no matter how tough the enemy is, I'll give it my all. There's no need to be so nervous. I can clearly sense your resolve for combat through your blade. In any case, you really need to take a break now. A balance of work and rest is vital even when it comes to combat. If there's any changes to the Qingming sword, I'll let you know. Okay. Strange sculpture. 3 pedestals holding a stone with blurred outlines. Who would place such a large statue in the center of an indoor hall? Storm uncovers sword will. A new W engine. Find the second sword. Okay, so now we have the next one. Can't do the rest just yet. Those ones are going to unlock. I'm guessing this is like the next area. I am tempted to hold off on the next zone for now because I'm gonna have to leave in a little bit. Peregrine is his name. Well, so far I'm liking this epilogue storyline to Chapter 6. I really like it, Shunguang, Shaoguang, whichever one. So it's nice that they're giving her more to do. I really love her character. So I hope that she continues to be a mainstay following this, especially considering they really, 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 really heavily delved into pairing her up with Wise. So that's the second part of this. And we did some trial missions too. So yeah, I think I'm gonna play it safe and call it off here, but before I do that, let me do this. I don't have enough to roll for that yet.
Whatever you seek, I will devote myself wholeheartedly. I may be slow, but
Promise to tell me. Touch me. He's the
If you need help,
standing by.
Soldier Zero. I'm kind of holding off on upgrading her completely. Yeah.
Number 0, Ambi.
I want to grind for resources again.
Good day, Proxy.
Yeah, I have a ton of characters who are woefully behind, many of which I like.
Standing by.
Zero Anby.
Ready and waiting.
Soldier 11 I kind of fell in love with using again, because even though, yeah, she's basic, she's still very useful.
You want to test my hammer?
And I freely admit, I do miss using Lucy, Kaleda, and Ben.
how can I help?
Especially Ben, since he's just very useful as a defense character. In fact, I'd argue he's the best defense character in the whole game. Even though he's an A rank and he's like a default starting character as far as A ranks go, as much as people rightfully glaze the S ranks, he's just one of the best defense characters in my eyes. So I kind of want to level him up some more so I can make more use out of him, because he's that good.
I'll show you my real value this time.
Should I upgrade Zhao? I mean, I might as well. Patch her up a bit. Since I get a tape, no biggie.
I'll show you my real value this time.
Okay, let's see if I get anybody interesting.
I've been awaiting your arrival, Master.
Okay, an upgraded Alexandrina Sebastian. So Nekomata continues to evade me. She's like the only starting default S rank that I don't have. I've got everybody else except her, which is kind of funny. I know not a lot of people like Neko. I don't mind her at all. She's fine. She's basically the A rank version of Jane Doe. She's like the character that was leading into that.
You want me to fight? Or cook?
Is it working?
It's our turn.
They're wiki.
1, 2, yes, all accounted for.
It's just a shame that she has one of the worst agent story quests, unfortunately, because it goes on for way too long and you're saddled with babysitting an unlikable flake of a character. Master's Paragon.
Headmaid Rena, at your service.
I still kick myself over this, but I remember when I first started playing the game and I didn't fully understand how everything worked. I was sinking polychrones into unlocking regular master tapes when I should have saved them for the encrypted ones instead. I would have gotten some S-rank agents much faster and earlier. But hey, first gotcha game, I was going to be making errors regardless. Okay, so Sword Seeker Chronicles, 1/3 of it's done. And I'll definitely be doing way more of it. So after that, we have the Assembly and Angels of Delusion. Yeah. You know what? I'll go ahead. Why not? Story of the sword is quite fascinating.
We meet again. Did you rest well?
It's quiet here, so it's really nice.
Yeah, it's much more quiet here compared to New Eridu. It's really nice to relax. Say, Mr. Peregrine, are you looking through the books here?
That's right. Though the study is covered in dust, there's a couple of ancient texts about swords. As I have nothing to do, perhaps they'll help jog my memory. So, are you two heading out today?
There's an area here that was just unsealed, so we're heading over to explore it.
You know what? I have an hour. I might as well do it. Let's continue and get as much done as we can.
I see. Truth be told, today I also plan to head to the area you previously explored. Earlier, I recalled what I was looking for. It was my sword that I've lost, though I know not where. If my lost sword is not there, I'll head to the area you're planning to explore today. If you require my help, please, just say the word.
Okay, thanks, Shiggy. Mr. Peregrine?
Uh, I hope you remember who I am next time. Well then, good luck to all of us today.
So now we're going to the other area. Break the second seal. You're here. Did you rest well? Yeah, even though we're in the Hollow, I don't feel much either corruption no matter how long we stay. This place is truly amazing. This is the hidden realm, nothing like your regular space. If that's hard to wrap your head around, just think of it as one massive safe house. Back to business. As mentioned before, the seal in the second area of the hidden realm has already started to weaken. You can head to the second area to search for the next sword. Once you're ready, I'll break the seal for you. Let's head out. Got some real drive there, but heads up, the moment you step into the new area, unpredictable changes might kick in that no one can see coming. So watch yourselves. Shifu raises her hand and dispels the seal on the archway. In an instant, the clear sky turns dark with heavy clouds, thunder and lightning crackles, and rain threatens to swallow the entire hidden realm. Fufu? So she must be this one's representation.
Not good enough. You should have trained harder. Again!
Uh-oh.
That voice. And that small frame. That's Senior Fufu, isn't it? But she seems unusually intense today.
Let's hurry and see what's going on.
Very.
Here I drop.
Nice pillars. Can't go in here yet. You defeat the Ethereals and you go through the archway and attempt to find the girl who looks like Ju Fufu. As you're looking around, sharp claws suddenly come pouncing towards you.
Watch out, Wise!
Shao Guan quickly activates the sword case, blocking an ambush.
Who are you people? And why are you following me?
That is definitely the opposite of Fufu. She looks like Fufu, but is way fiercer.
She looks exactly like Senior Fufu, but way more fierce. Definitely not someone you'd want to mess with.
Staying silent? You're looking down on me. Enough talk then! That you trespassed here shows your ill intent. Draw your sword! Wait! We're sorry. We didn't come here with ill intentions, and we swear we're not bad people. We just saw you fighting here and wanted to talk.
So the panda bear one was too cowardly, and this one is way too brash and aggressive.
Very well. I feel no malice from you. This is a secret Tiger Thyron training area. How did you two get in?
So Tiger Thyron. Just like Fufu. So I wonder. This is just a pet theory, but I do wonder if the characters that they're talking about were maybe ancestors of Fufu and Yinhu. Wouldn't that be it? Quite the twist. I doubt it, but something fun to imagine, I guess. Isn't this the Qingming realm? What's with this Tiger Thyron training area?
Isn't this the Qingming realm? What's with this Tiger Thyron training area? Looks like we've been pulled into her story.
Yup.
Guess we'll just have to play along for now. We meant no offense. We're an investigator and a proxy who stumbled upon this place by accident, and we're currently trying to find a way out. There's a lot of ethereals around, so mind if we tag along? Safety in numbers, right?
You're lost? Simply turn back the way you came and keep walking along the path. Even if you can't get out, you will likely run into my kin. They can guide you. I still have important matters to attend to. I've no time to play tour guide and bodyguard for you. If you run into other Tiger Thyrans, tell them that Grim Tiger has given the order to escort you out. Well then, farewell. Grim Tiger?
Spooky. How edgy.
What? You've heard that name before. It isn't my real name. Simply a title I use to keep evildoers in check. You are no evildoer, so there's no need to fear me. I must be going. Don't delay me any further.
The cold little tiger siren calling herself Grim Tiger vanishes into the pouring rain. First Grim Vulture, now Grim Tiger. What's next? Grim Bear, Grim Fox, Grim... I don't know. Anything? I don't know. Fuck it.
Junior, I've heard the name Grim Tiger from Senior Fufu when we sparred before. According to her, Grim Tiger was a famous, powerful Tiger Thyran who was active decades ago. Senior Fufu's own Tiger 7 forms comes from Grim Tiger's martial arts techniques, combined with Yunquei Summit's techniques.
Figure from a decade ago. She must be a master of the second sword.
So this person's from over a decade ago. The timelines jumped way back. From the sound of it, she must be the wielder of the second blade.
So, the Pan Yin-Hu doppelganger was centuries in the past. I think. Maybe? I don't know. And so this one is a decade so roughly before the Hollow Zero incident with the fall of the old capital, which would have meant that this was before the Tiger Thyran population got decimated.
I should have paid attention to Senior Fufu when she told me about her legendary stories. Why was I zoning out at Senior Fufu's soft, fluffy tail? I have no idea how the story will unfold now.
So even Shunguang has a weakness for the tail. Funny considering she's got a big, fluffy tail herself.
Anyway, let's catch up to her and see what happens next.
Seriously, I want to hug Shunguang's tail. I want to curl up in that thing along with her hair. Master Grim Tiger.
Master Grim Tiger.
That look on your face. You're totally thinking what I'm thinking, right? With a name like that, that master's gotta be pretty fierce and intimidating. But with Senior Fufu's adorable face, it's impossible to take her seriously.
Ah!
Take down something this weak with all your fancy kung fu? Now move! I'll show you how it's done!
I'm spent. I can't keep fighting. Even if we make it past this thing, we'll never clear the deeper trials.
Enough talking! Focus on the fight!
Another Tiger Siren. absorb the sword memory. Yes. Moonrise over the pines. Young tiger. Bigger area than the first one.
There's no way we can defeat it. Let's just give up.
If you came all the way here just to whine, you might as well crawl back home and hide under your blanket. Get up. We're not done yet.
Sheesh, Raphael, calm down.
No! That ethereal from earlier already broke one of my arms. I really can't keep fighting anymore. Look, the others are in bad shape too. It's not just me.
So, seems like the panda bear had a problem with bravery, whereas this one has a problem with humility.
That's what happens when you skip your training. Right now is when we decide the fate of our clan. Or do you plan to let those short-sighted fools run everything?
But maybe they're right. If this is all the strength we'll ever get as Tiger Thyrans, maybe taking that power isn't so bad after all. Unless we can stay away from the Hollows.
Coward. Backing down at a time like this? Look me in the eye and say that again!
Broken arm and can't do anything. What is your problem?
Stop fighting. I don't know what's going on, but please calm down first.
You're the ones who were wandering around here earlier. Didn't I tell you not to get in my way? I already showed you the path out. Why are you still tailing me? We're just a little worried about you. Would you mind telling us about what happened? Maybe we can help. This is an internal matter among our clan. It has nothing to do with you. Stop asking.
The Tiger Bane Bell. It's all because of the Tiger Bane Bell.
Hey, keep your mouth shut.
Tiger Bane Bell. Senior Fufu mentioned it before. It's the Tiger Thyron's forbidden artifact. Yeah, I vaguely remember it.
The Tiger Bane Bell. I've heard of that name from a Tiger Thyron I know well. It's a forbidden artifact. One that gains power by devouring its own kin. Is that right?
Yeah, that was the MacGuffin from Fufu's side story.
So some big mouth just couldn't keep a secret? Even that information got out?
The bell was made long ago by one of our ancestors. They were inspired by the Void Hunter's weapons and wanted to create something that could give our clan a power that could rival theirs. But for some reason, the finished bell carried a flaw none of the Void Hunter's weapons had. It could only be activated if we sacrificed one of our own.
Eesh.
From the moment it was created, it's been sealed away.
Yeah. Why do all these Phylum Yunquai weapons all have such problems?
But for some reason, the finished bell carried a flaw none of the Void Hunter's weapons had. It could only be activated if we sacrificed one of our own. From the moment it was created, it's been sealed away. But hollow disasters in Eridu have been getting worse lately. For us Tiger Thyrans who go in and out of the hollows all the time, it's a terrible sign. Some elders say the next calamity is near. Although our numbers are growing, we still don't have enough power to fight against what's to come. So they are considering reactivating the Tiger Bane Bell.
That's so unreasonable. No one should have to die just so that someone else could get stronger. No one should ever be the price for power.
Seems you've got more conscience than most of my short-sighted kin. The ones who oppose the reactivation of the bell made a deal with the ones who want to use it. If we can prove the Tiger Thyrans can get stronger without the bell, they'll drop the whole idea. That's why we're taking on these trials.
But you keep fighting alone. You even threw your best sword into the deepest part of the training grounds. How are we supposed to beat that final ethereal without it?
We have to shut those supporters up for good. If I used my sword or relied on anyone else, they'd find excuses to drag this out even longer.
But think about it. You're the strongest of us all, and even you failed 6 times. This is your 7th try. Just look at all of your injuries. Is it possible that we just don't have what it takes to protect ourselves without the help of something powerful like the bell?
If you've come to think that as well, just take the intruders and leave. I can handle the fight on my own.
A look of disappointment crosses Grim Tiger's face. Without a word, she turns around and runs into the distance, disappearing into the rain. Her fellow Tiger Tyrant stands there in dejection, unsure what to do.
Junior, did you hear Grim Tiger left her best sword in the deepest parts of this place? Maybe that's the sword we're looking for. Let's try to catch up to her.
Whoa, what?
I must become stronger. Wait, I get that you're desperate, but pushing yourself like this, it's too much. Could you just stop and talk to us for a minute? Maybe we can help you. No time for that. Besides, I've got to prove I can handle this on my own. I don't need anyone's help.
Uh-oh, robot. Well, makes sense. This is taking place 10 years before the events of the main game. Swift Strike Breakthrough. Enemies with Swift Strike mark receive 7,400% increased Swift Strike damage. Sheesh, that might as well be an instant kill by that point. Additionally, when multiple enemies are on the field, Swift Strike for Pyro first target enemies with the mark. Base Assault. Attack increased by 18%.
Radiant cloud! Frost glistens! Light brings the dawn. My blade cuts down evil! My spirit soars in the sky! Radiant cloud! Let this sword array send you away!
And just like that, she's gone. Let's follow her.
Wait, can we stop here for a moment? When Grim Tiger was fighting just now, I noticed her looking into the distance from time to time. It seems like she was keeping an eye on the weather and landscape. what Shifu said is true. The weather here is a direct reflection of the Swordmaster's mood. Could there also be a storm in the heart of Grim Tiger?
Yup, a raging storm. A very petulant one.
She said if she couldn't gain her kin's recognition, then the tiger being built might be used again. That's enough to make anyone's mood as grim as this storm.
No. What I'm sensing isn't just a grim mood. It's more of a darkness that is about to blur everyone's vision, causing her not to be able to see the goal ahead, where her companions are, and what's at the end of that road. I think she may have created this ring for herself, through her desire for power. And in this reign, she no longer needs to think about these things. It doesn't matter if she gets lost, as long as she keeps fighting.
But that would never be the right choice. Countless people have lost their minds, consumed by the thirst for power.
Like
If
Virgil.
body-wielding the sword isn't strong enough, protecting companions and eradicating evil is only a pipe dream. I feel the same way when facing overwhelming enemies. I must do everything I can to become stronger. Otherwise, I won't be able to protect you, or everyone else.
Xiaoguang, you don't have to carry these burdens all by yourself.
I understand. Junior, thanks to you, I don't have such self-righteous thoughts anymore. If the reason you wield your blade is to protect others, then the moment you turn your back on your companions is when you lose the right to be a swordmaster. I hope that, as a fellow swordmaster, Grim Tiger can also realize this. There are always companions watching and waiting for her in the direction of her blade. We can't let her stray further and lose sight of what really matters. Her heart. That's why we have to catch up with her as soon as possible.
Rain. Lust for power. I'm reminded of Virgil. If Virgil was 4 feet tall and pint-sized.
Here. Are they all from Grim Tiger?
That voice.
Ah. I cut off dialogue by accident. Damn it.
Mind and body as one.
Dr. Peregrine. Phew. You two, you finally made it. Peregrine, what brought you here? All these slain ethereals you're doing? Yes, you two said you could handle any unexpected situation, but I think the ethereals here are highly dangerous. There is strength in numbers. I couldn't help but come and lend a hand. I've cleared out all the ethereals here. It's amazing. I can't remember anything else. Only the sensation of battle feels alive in my veins. If you don't mind, please follow me and tag along. After sitting to the study ring for so long, I could use the chance to move around. Thank you, Mr. Peregrine, but you haven't recovered your memories and you don't even have your sword. Fighting like this is risky. Leave the combat to me. I understand your concern, but my body still remembers the motions from fighting countless ethereals. When it comes to protecting you, I should still be able to help. Thanks for the thought, but having Xiaoguang here is enough. Is that so? This place might be more dangerous than you imagine. I can't help but worry. You might not be too familiar with combat, yet I've studied magic techniques for years, and while I may not be an expert, I can definitely hold my own in a fight. There's no need to worry too much about us. Alright, since you both insist, I guess you don't need me hovering around all the time. I'll scout ahead. If there's any trouble up front, I'll take care of it for you. Peregrine hesitates for a moment, then bows and leaves. He still seemed unsure about Xiaoguang's abilities. I really hate how the game drags in the dialogue when in gameplay, and as a result, I end up mistiming and I end up cutting off dialogue. Mr. Peregrine seems a little too worried. Let's keep moving forward. A sudden roar from an ethereal echoes nearby. I see we still have some stragglers. Get out of the way.
Let's finish this quickly. My blade cuts down evil. My My spirit soars in the sky! The Yeshun Guang of Yunquai Summit, breaking all illusions! Through the void!
There's the
Looks like
thing.
the path ahead is blocked. Guess we'll have to find a way through the maze. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
There's a Bang Boo back over there. You two have been waiting here this whole time. Something happened. A few ethereals slipped past. I didn't clear out the Wait, what? I didn't... what? I didn't clear out the remaining threats? Were you caught by them? Don't worry, Xiaoguang handled all of them. I see. Well, since you're both standing here, the ethereals clearly didn't hurt you. Looks like you weren't exaggerating. You really do have remarkable combat skills. But there's obstacles you can't overcome with strength alone. Those mini cargo trucks in front of us are a perfect example. On my way here, I ran into an injured Thyran woman. She said this place was their trial grounds, right? So there must be part of the trial, too. You mean... most of these mini cargo trucks are probably disguised ethereals called fisher crabs. If you open the wrong one, they'll attack. If my guess is right, only one of these cargo trucks is real. Find it, and the seal here should release automatically. Actually, I know how to tell a fisher crab from a mini cargo truck. Mr. Peregrine, your thinking is so clear, so we just need to find the mini cargo truck whose side light isn't constantly green, right? What? You know how to tell them apart? Yes, I fell into a fisher crab trap once while investigating the Hollow. To avoid repeating that, I made sure to study their habits and characteristics. I see, then I guess there's nothing I can contribute to here. Mr. Peregrine, please don't say that. You already helped us a lot, and there's something else we'd like to ask of you. Peregrine looks a bit down, wanting to find something he could help with, and Xiaoguang secretly shoots you a fleeting look. That Thyran you just met, could you bring her here? Junior's right, we might need her help to talk some sense into a certain someone, but she's injured now and probably can't make it here on her own. Could you help us bring her over? Alright, sure thing. I'll make sure she's safe, and in return you better watch out and don't get hurt. Peregrine nods and heads off in the direction of as before. Now it's time to deal with those mini cargo trucks. Only one truck is the right one. Let's hope Xiaoguang's method works in identifying it. This one? Perfect. The information I gathered was spot on. I was actually worried I'd make a fool of myself if I got it wrong. Anyway, let's keep moving forward. Interesting. Okay, so I missed a Bang Boo there, so I gotta go back eventually. Treasure ahead. Think I can whiz back over here, right? The Fall Guy. Thank you for your help, Brave Warrior. You've been a huge help. I was on a mission with 2 companions for our boss, and then they just ditched me here. So you're here So you're the hero your boss talked about. What are you talking about? Well, they do always call me the hero. Ah, whatever. Not important. I need to get back to the group. As for what those two companions ran off to, guess that's not important either. Forget it. Okay, then. I've got some amazing news to tell them, but where did everyone run off to? Hey there, brave one. Could you help me find my 3 subordinates? I'll make it worth your while. This feels oddly familiar. Anything that stands out about them that might help me find them? The 3 are my trustworthy sidekicks. If I'm the tiger, then they're the horse, the dragon, and the hero. You should be able to spot them right away. Thanks for your help. How'd you find this place? Did you see me dealing with the other gang just now? I didn't see it, but since you brought that up, so that's what it meant by the dragon. You were sent by the boss, finds a defect to another faction. I was just communicating with their representatives. You absolutely have to keep this a secret from me. How am I going to explain things late to the boss? Oh, I get it. I'll just say I had to rescue my clumsy companion who fell into a miasma trap. Not like it's the first time it's been my scapegoat anyway. So that's why we gotta come up here. The Black Sheep. If the boss sent you to find me, this is awkward. I lost a battle map we need for our 3-way showdown in a few days, and I still haven't found it. The mess you've gone into is no small matter. So that's what it meant by the horse. Well, I just remembered one of my teammates probably stuck in a miasma trap anyway. I'll pin the blame on it. Better head back now before the boss gives me another lecture.
Through the void.
Alrighty. The girl who calls herself Grim Tiger is standing there exhausted. You can see several recent wounds marking her body. Not hard to deduce that this is the last of the trials the tyrants were talking about. She had just entered and was defeated with no choice but to retreat.
So you followed me all the way here. I have to admit, you're persistent. Grim Tiger, you won't be able to pass this trial if you fight alone. Let us help you face this final test. I appreciate you wanting to help after hearing about the Tiger Bane Bell. But what I need is strength, not help from others. Only when I have the strength to silence everyone myself will my views be accepted. The Tiger Bane Bell is a forbidden weapon that should never be used again. Everything else is meaningless.
So even companions are meaningless too? So even your aspirations are meaningless too?
So the one who once took up arms for her fellow Tiger Thyrants now thinks even her companions don't matter?
Fancy words mean nothing. Only results will convince the elders of our Tiger Clan. I don't expect outsiders like you to understand my feelings. But don't try to persuade me otherwise. Junior Wise is right. If the path you take is contrary to your original goal, then it's definitely not the right path. Fighting is the only thing you can see now. Everything else will become a foothold for them, including your Tiger Thyran-kin. In your heart, you've resented them many times for holding you back, haven't you? I can see it in your eyes. You crave strength just as much as I do. Since we're after the same thing, what's the point of all this talk? Yes, we are just like you. We all want to be stronger. Otherwise, you won't be able to protect the things you cherish. Or your companions.
It's like Devil May Cry 3 all over again. Foolishness, Dante. Without strength, you cannot protect everything, let alone your anything. Might controls everything, and without strength you cannot protect anything, let alone yourself. Xiao Guang suddenly grabs your hand. You gently grip her hand in response. And there's another mosquito fluttering about. Great.
But I know this for sure. I can become stronger with him by my side. If you still remember how you felt when you fought alongside your companions, then you should understand what I mean.
One becomes stronger. Xiao Guang suddenly grabs your hand, and you gently grip her hand in response. Aww.
Yes, we are just like you. We all want to be stronger. Otherwise, you won't be able to protect the things you cherish, or your companions. But I know this for sure. I can become stronger with him by my side. If you still remember how you felt when you fought alongside your companions, then you should understand what I mean.
Basically, this is the good version of Virgil's little speech.
The path that lets you overcome everything won't be as blurred as this rain. At the very least, you'll be able to see your true feelings right beside you.
Maybe you're right. All I wanted was to crush everything in my way with overwhelming strength. But that doesn't seem to be my style at all.
Grim Tiger seems to be moved and lowers her head in disappointment. Although she doesn't say anything, you can still feel her regret for abandoning her companions on the battlefield, but then you hear footsteps behind you.
Hey, you two! I've brought you that tiger thyron you mentioned.
Grim Tiger, are you okay? I'm sorry. I wanted to catch up with you, but I couldn't handle those ethereals. Luckily, this kind-hearted gentleman escorted me here.
What are you doing?
Sorry. I must have disappointed you. We were on the same side, but I gave up hope. We practiced martial arts together and swore to protect our people. I never forgot that promise. If possible, please let me fight by your side again, Grim Tiger.
There's no way you can keep fighting with your injuries. Let's forget about taking on the trial together for now. Next time? No, from today on, I'll be trusting you with my life in every battle.
All right, you have a deal.
Thank you for your help, strangers. As you can see, I've abandoned my sword. And at this stage, I won't be able to pass the trial alone. Could you lend me a hand?
Of course. Looks like you've figured out where you should go now.
I'll stay here and protect the wounded tiger thyron. Please, don't worry. Just focus on the battle.
To be honest, I'm not sure if this is the best for the future of our kin. But the moment I decided to fight alongside these companions of mine, I felt a lot better. Now, let's use this positive energy to teach that ethereal a lesson!
Huzzah, let's do it. Formidable enemy lies ahead. Want to adjust? Yes. I needed to do that anyway. Defense break. Let's finish this and be on our merry way. Whoa, looks like there was more stuff back there somewhere that I missed.
Teaming up with others may not prove that I can handle these monsters alone. At least it shows that I never forgot what my sword is meant to protect. I'll always fight side by side with my kin and my friends, whether it's battling ethereals or the ominous Tigerbane Bell. Don't you dare underestimate our strength. These lives are not yours to take.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. Yeshun Guang of Yun Kuei Summit, breaking all illusions. Story light. Found you. A measure of steel slices the world through.
Ah, the rain's gone away. Before I do any of that, that's a lot of cargo trucks. Let's see. Oh, there it is, but I can't reach it. Can't go here either. After the ethereal falls and the second sword appears, Shao Guang absorbs it without hesitation. Once the battle's over, everyone regroups. We did it, Grim Tiger. We passed the trial. Keep your voices down. You're hurting my ears. But you're right. Now that the storm is cleared, we really did defeat that ethereal. Thank you. Without your help, I wouldn't have been able to do this on my own. We only gave you a little push. You've always known which way your sword should point and what you're fighting for, so I'm sure you can get through this trial. Don't make a big deal out of it. It's embarrassing. Anyway, now I can bargain with those who want to ring the Tiger Bane bell. At least I've proved power doesn't have to come at others' expense. I'll go with you and talk to those stubborn old men too. Even if it means falling out with them, I'll stand by you. You're being melodramatic. Negotiations don't need to turn hostile. They want to protect their people. We want the same thing. By the way, what happened to that well-mannered man who brought you here? The fight is over. Where'd he go? He watched the whole battle from the side, then slipped away quietly. He asked me to tell you he'd return to the main hall. Mr. Peregrine, did something urgent come up? Shao Guang's question goes unanswered. Like Big Pan, Big Grim Tiger and your kin freeze mid-motion and vanish in a flash of light. They're gone too, so the Swordmaster Grim Tiger's tale ends here for now. I want to know what happens next. Me too. I imagine she continued on as the Tyrant's greatest warrior. I should have paid more attention when Senior Fufu told the story. Anyway, let's head back to the main hall. I'm a bit worried about Mr. Peregrine. If we leave now, we might still catch up with him. Alright, let's go. So, how do we get over here? Sword memories under a seal.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
Watch closely. This is the real deal.
Your companion. Moonrise over the pines. Wait, I think we found it. Or maybe not.
Mind and body as one.
I think. How do I get it to open on the other end? I don't get it. Can't go up there. It won't let me go up there. I can't get rid of this rubble either. I might have to come back and do it later because it won't let me. It won't let me through. Oh, never mind. I think I found it.
Mind and body as one.
Well, one of them anyway. Moonrise over pines, bright moon. I don't get it. Okay, so there's... I missed one, so I should go get it. It's Isol.
The line is blocked. Radiant cloud. Let's keep this advantage. A measure of steel slices the world through.
Big pan. Okay, got all the memories there. Wait a minute. What's this? Timid pup and tired dog. 2 stray dogs wandering around here for some reason. One's got fear written over its face, while the other seems pretty low on energy. When you try to get closer to them, the timid dog hesitates for a moment, then surprisingly positions itself in front of the exhausted dog and starts barking threateningly. I see. Even though you're scared, you still want to protect your friend. That's really awesome of you. Come to think of it, why would there be dogs in a place like this? Okay, so we got all the memories there, but again, how do I get to that hidden zone? I don't know. Well, we got all the ones for the panda. Lone Pass in the Snow collected. A poem chronicling the life of Big Pan, a swordmaster from the city's founding era.
Well, I can't read all of it right now. I gotta get ready to go. Like, immediately. Lock target. Damage ignores target resistance. Decibel 400. Okay. For mastery, hidden realm. Okay, so we've done quite a lot. I'm still utterly confused and baffled as to why I can't open that. It won't let me for whatever reason, and I've tried everything. So, I'm gonna cut it right here, and when I come back, we'll continue the rest of this. I gotta go. I got a physical appointments I gotta go be on a hurry for, so thank you all for watching. I'm enjoying this quest line so far. I really am. So, when I come back, hopefully tonight, we'll do the rest of it, God willing. So, be back with the next part in this little adventure. Later.